What's up, guys? Today we're going to talk about my brand new 4-foot by 7-foot rebounder from Rukket Sports. Thing's awesome. Let's go. All right, so first things first, Rukket Sports is a company that provides training equipment for just a multitude of sports. The rebounder is, I think it's designed for baseball, softball, but it's listed under their lacrosse items. And, I was a little hesitant. I'm like, well, is this going to work for lacrosse? Totally does. The first kind of rebounder I've had three, was the bungee type with the netting similar to the Rukket. But the bungees failed pretty quick and they were hard to replace. It was just awkward and I could never get the tensioning right. And so then I moved on to the more expensive spring version, and those are good. They're solid. They last a long time, but their bounce back is not very powerful. You have to throw pretty hard to get a quality crisp pass back to yourself. And then once they start to fail, I mean, they're done. You got to buy a whole new thing. You can replace the mat, but that's tricky. Know a lot of people who bought one brand and then there's only the replacement mat of another brand and it doesn't fit right, and they've got to do a lot of rigging to get it fixed or to get it fit. So this one looked interesting to me. I love the extra space of the 4-foot by 7-foot. You can work on really dialing in your pass accurately. You can work on hitting different areas and getting a bad pass back to yourself, where you've got to go fishing for it. That's really good practice. And probably the coolest thing is that it is a lifetime warranty, including replacement parts. Lifetime warranty for something like this is awesome. And the thing only costs $129. That's hard to beat. The thing I love is that it's a bungee type. I put 28 on, following the directions. I went around and did 28, doubled them up near the hinges and in certain spots in the corners. But they sent enough that I've got 25 left. So right now I've got the tension set up so I can throw hard, because my kid he's a feeder and he needs to have, nice, crisp, solid passes. So if you throw hard and your bounce back has good kick, I mean, you can't be real close. You got to be really far back. That increases your chances of actually missing the backstop. So I've got it spread out just how they had it in the instructions, probably for baseball, but it works really good for what we need. If we find that we want a stronger kickback, I've got 25 extra bungees to add, which is crazy. Bungees are definitely affected by weather. Over time, they will fail, but the Rukket Sports Rebounder has this mesh covering, which will help lengthen the life. And of course, the warranty, lifetime warranty and replacement parts. That is so big. I plan to move ours around a lot in the yard. We already have, trying to get a feed from this side of the goal, from X, from up top, all the different things you might see. But they also send stakes, which is cool. You can stake it down. A rebounder, I think, is just, it's so important in a backyard. You may have friends who live real close, teammates who live real close, and you can go get a catch whenever. But, what I found for me and my kids, when I'm working and I just have to get up and go stretch my legs, I grab a stick that's right by my desk, balls in it, and just go hit the bounce back for 5 minutes. And that gives me a little burst of energy, resets my brain, and I'm able to go focus on work. My kids, when they're studying for tests or doing homework, same thing. Like all of a sudden I'll see one walk out to the bounce back. I'm like, yeah, that's what it's for. A, you're honing your skills. B, you're just kind of getting out, getting a little fresh air, hitting the bounce back. So it's an invaluable tool for us. Stick skills, yes, but even more than that. But if you're a new player, walls are awesome. If you've got a brick chimney on your house, that's great. If you've got, cement walls around you, cool. Stucco doesn't really work. Wood siding, you're going to damage the house. You can stack cinder blocks. You can do a lot of things to have an actual wall, but a rebounder is, it's a great choice because it's mobile. You can drag it around the yard, do it wherever. So we have our setup in the backyard right now. We've got a goal, and what's great is you can move the rebounder to different spots. So You want to get a skip pass from the opposite GLE. You know, if you're at the island over here, fire it across, catch it loaded and rip. You want to get a pass on the crease, just put it up top somewhere. Throw it at the bounce back, turn around like you're, a little J hook or something and catch it, finish. You want to get a pass from X, put it below or put it around the GLE, give it back up to yourself from a good shooting spot. I think, the better way of training is to shoot after you catch a ball. You're never going to you're rarely going to be able to just pick up a ground ball, get yourself set, and then shoot. It's great for shooting that way if you've got 100 balls and you just want to, burn through them. But for actual game style shooting, you need to catch that ball first. So I'm a big proponent of, in shooting drills, don't let kids just pick up a ball to shoot, make them catch that pass first, make them earn it a little bit. You got to earn that shot by making the catch. And plus it kind of helps with, especially at the younger levels, kids start thinking shot. They start thinking about their goal. They start thinking about their celebration. All the things they're thinking about take place after the catch. So if they're not thinking about the catch, that's a bit of a problem. Catch first, shoot second, celebrate third. This Rukket Sports Rebounder, it's $129, which, that's a good price. That's awesome. 4 foot by 7 foot, all kinds of configurations. You can angle it different ways. It's got what they call 4 attack angles, which gives you, 8 different rebound options, which is pretty cool. A lot of configurations you can do. The configuration I found that we like the best is just straight all one angle, no curves or no bends. It comes with locking pins and push buttons to adjust. It's super easy to adjust, very user friendly. The setup, I did it by myself in 25 minutes. Not a difficult setup. Unlike the spring version, the spring kinds of rebounders, which are hard to put together. If you put one of those together, the pain of getting those springs into the hooks or into the holes. This one, it's just a bungee, a flexible bungee. When you're putting on the bungees, if you kind of offset your order, so you do one here and then you do one here, like that kind of thing, it just makes it much easier. And getting around, even the last ones you're putting in, you're pulling a little bit, but it's not that hard. The actual mesh is, I can't see it falling apart. It's very durable. Feels like it's going to last in the weather. I don't know what this means actually, but whatever. I'm super excited to have it in the backyard. This thing's going to get a ton of use daily. If it's raining, maybe not, but just about daily. And oftentimes more than one time a day. If I'm working on a big project, I probably hit the bounce back 3 times in a day. I should really have better stick skills. The cool thing about the net style rebounder is that you can use those rebounder footballs with the flat side to get passes back with a football. That's awesome. That's a lot of fun. I know a lot of, multi-sport athletes would be into that. Yeah, you can kick a soccer ball into it, softball, baseball, whatever you're doing. Obviously lacrosse. This is a lacrosse channel. That's who we're talking to. But football as well. Basketball, you can do, set it up as an angle, do different kind of passes with the basketball. All right, guys, go check out Rukket Sports. There's a link in the description. Use that and go, check them out. They've got other things. They've got collapsible goals that look really good. I think they've got a 6x6, and then they've got a smaller version, 4x4 probably, something like that. Those look awesome. But this rebounder is top notch. Go check it out. I highly recommend it. This thing's good. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next video.